It's a dark November morning on Newlands. We got a lot of work to do. I kid this time. We don't have a lot of work to do. We're using seasonal growth, so as of right now, there's nothing to do around the farm. We can't plant anything. We could prep some fields. We could tip the truck, but we can't plant anything, so I think we'll start by selling some silage. We'll sell this group and then go back and get what's left, and hopefully the rain dissipates pretty quickly because we got some work that I want to do. You'll see in a minute. All right, first load of silage to sell, and this will be the big selling event here. And the next one won't be as much money. Let's get a good view here. There they are dropping. $70,000, 72,000 bucks. Let's go back and get the rest. Man, we're making money these days. We've built a pretty profitable farm, I think. Things are going pretty smooth for us. And for the second load, we will only have 82 yards, but should still be some good cash. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Did we neglect? Did we neglect? Oh, no, they're good. Okay. And here we are to get our final amount of selling for the day. Another $25,000. So we're sitting at $435,000. We could buy some upgraded equipment. I don't know exactly what we would want at this point. We seem to have a lot of good things. I think one thing we could do is buy all that land that we're wanting. Let's get home. We'll get a realtor on the phone and see about buying all of this land and making it ours today. So looking at the map here, we've talked a lot about 34 through 37. It's time to do it. And with those all being bought, we still have $153,000. What I'm going to do next, I'm going to enjoy the rain a little bit and get every single tree out of the way and moved to the sawmill so that we can do what I hinted at a few months ago. We're going to cut all the grass in that area and see if we can get our number back up to around that $435,000 amount after cutting all of that silage. Or all of that grass, turning it into silage and selling it in December. That's the plan for the rest of this year on Newlands. And I think one of the best things to do would be to just start out on this side and get them all done. And I think for the video's sake, we'll just cut to that being finished. I'll see you in a few. The sawmill has 36 yards of wood now. It's time to head on over and get our cutting situation all set up again. And with Follow Me, this is going to be so much easier than last time. All right, we got it all prepped. I don't know how fast they're going to be able to drive, though. So I'm going to slow this down. We're going to lock in at about 9 miles an hour, I think is what we're going to do. That way Follow Me can stay behind us the whole time. And I probably should have changed the gap. Actually, let me stop. Let's do that. So right now, if we go to the menu, we can hit right shift. And I can hit S. Right? Or right control. Sorry, right control and hit W. And we'll go to 10 for the distance. Yeah, and then if we drive, we should be able to see them more often than not that way. It seems like they're keeping up good, so we'll speed up a little bit. Just wasn't sure about the limitation on the baler, because I do have the baler on so that once we start cutting, it's baling. Because that's how you got to do with Follow Me. You got to actually tell them, turn the implement on before you enable the Follow Me features. But we can already see some weeds growing through our mulched field. We'll have to get some lime on this as well as mulch the other two and maybe lime them today as well. No clue how much money this will bring in. No clue how long this is going to take or how annoyed I will get. But it should be fun. It should be a very profitable day. Let's go ahead and stop right here. And then if I hit Control V, left Control V, it should lower both implements. Left Control B should enable them. And we should be able to just cruise now. Oh, let's stop. We need to turn off reel mower, maybe. Maybe that's... Are these bushes really not going to go away? That's kind of annoying. I thought that was the whole point of reel mower. Thought that was the whole point. All right, well, it'll be harder to see where we've been, and kind of gonna make me a little sad on this process, but is the front mower not on? The front mower's not on. There we go. Now is it gonna do that? Nope. There wasn't... I don't understand. The front mower's doing it. Okay, so maybe now we go back here. Ah, okay, I get it now. I get it. Each implement needs to have the feature turned on. All right, now we can bust this out and clear our land in preparation for figuring out what exactly we're gonna do with it. Whoa, 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 whoa. What did we just run into? And why can't I move my mouse? Oh, my mouse is dead. My mouse is dead, guys. We got a bunch of trash around here, huh? Someone just used this as their dump ground, or their... Thought this was the dump out here, just throwing things on the ground. Okay, I think I have it all moved out of the way. Oh, there's a couple more things back here. Jeez, just throwing crap in nature, I guess, huh? No one will see it. They're never gonna buy this land. I think I got it all. Let's check on this side. Yeah, things are looking good. All right, let's keep on keeping on. Landfill, that's the word I was looking for. People just treating it like it's their own personal landfill out here. Finally finishing up this hour-long cutting session. Not bad. We'll see how much money it brings in. Tricking the yield there, making it green. Always love that. The little bugs in the mods. But let's go ahead and fold all this up. We'll drive into the newer farmyard. We'll have them follow us and try not to hit any bales along the way. I have no clue how much money we have out here in bales. There's a lot of them. There's a lot of them. So we'll see in this episode. We'll see what happens with that, but let's get this put away, and I think we need to do a little bit of farm work. That's not just cutting grass. It looked like so much fun mulching with this machine that I want to do it myself. So we're gonna cruise on over here and lower it, please. Do you have to turn the mulcher on? Oh yeah, that would make sense. The implement's got to be turned on. But look at that. This is sweet. A little small. You'd like to have a wider implement when you have this much horsepower pulling something, but we'll take it. Get all the way to the outside here. Oh yeah. Pretty cool little purchase we made here. We were broke at the time. Got us out of debt. Helped us get closer to out of debt. wise purchases like that are why we were able to buy as much land as we just did in one go. I think Newlands has been a success. We're going to keep rolling with it, but yeah, I definitely feel like this is one of my favorite farms that we've built. We'll keep it going. It is now December, and you probably saw in a little time lapse there that we have decided to add some roads. And at this point, we're going to start building these fields out a little bit larger. So the roads I've laid down as somewhat of just a area to set aside for a house build or the ranch build long term. And it could change once I get some assets down that I want for the size, but I wanted to just kind of randomly go out there and build something that I thought would look kind of cool. And what we're going to do with this already our largest field is it's going to grow dramatically here and kind of trust or respect the road layout that we've come up with. And yeah, you'll see in a little bit, but we'll let the sun rise a little bit more, get some better footage here of what's happening, and we'll take a look at how large these new fields are going to end up being. Well, that field's done, and I think the best way to really get a good view of this is probably in the map view. So let's take a look. You can go in the sky too if it doesn't satisfy us, but yeah, this is not updating yet. Can we maybe we just got to move a little bit? I don't know where that part, there we go. We got it to update. So you can see the outline. I wish you could see the roads. I don't, nothing I can do about that on this view. But this should be a nice little cutout for a house, and then a little bit more in this area as well. That's the plan we're going with. And like I said, if we have to make adjustments to that or intrude on the land that we make the field when we do place the house down and whatever surrounding buildings I go with that design, so be it. It'll be fine. But I do like kind of looking back, probably should have waited to plant this field until we extend over here. And maybe I'm going to hold off on this one, but I do want to create an entirely new one in this area up here where you can see all of those bales. And this will be the most challenging area for us to drive and do anything like that because of the terrain, but I think it'll be fine. I think we'll be able to handle it. It was a little bit of a pain cutting this area when we were mowing because of the terrain, but like I said, we'll upgrade equipment, we'll make it doable. Gonna take advantage of all of this land we have in our hands and get as many fields as possible so we can have a lot more crops and really keep the flour mill in production at all times is really my goal here. Narrowing it down. That's why we're moving away from the spinnery. I thought we'd just focus on one thing and doing that one thing really well. And I strategically placed the bales in a spot where I did not want to place the field, so that helps me with this outline as well. Let's get it done. And the second new field, well, I guess the first new field, the other one was just an extension, is all done. And I'm really tempted to do this other field because I'm just not satisfied with the way things are going to look right now with this area here just kind of wasting away. So I think I am. It won't take very long. So I think adding that to my task list for today will be fine. And we can clean this up even better after we harvest the crop to the right here. I just want to kind of go straight and not damage too much of it. And like I said, once we do the actual harvest, we'll clean up whatever spots were missed here. But let's get this done, and then we will jump into the sky and take a nice look at our new layout. There we go. All set. Let's go ahead and fold this up. We're done with it for the day. And we will blend these two fields a little bit better together when the time comes. Once we've harvested the barley here and we turn it into a new crop next year, that's when we'll finish the blending of right here. So shutting the HUD off and taking a high view of this. Yeah, the blending there will make it look a lot nicer, but wow. And I have some ideas over here. I think the grass field might move to a new location next year and blend those two fields over there together. Potentially blend these two together, and then we'd have a good sized field here, our biggest field here, and I'm thinking that back corner I might turn into the grass field long term. Just some ideas. Or maybe we'll... Yeah, I think that's it. I think that would do it. Maybe we want to buy that corner as well. Let's look at the map, actually. There's quite a few different plots of land that we could purchase over here and just finish off this side of the highway. I don't know how ambitious I want to get with that, though. We'll see. A couple more things to do today. Wanted to check on this silage and see if it's time to get it sold or if we still have some time to wait on that. It is silage. Let's do it. Let's do it to it. Gotta be careful with these turns. You see, I do have the speed set to 20 miles an hour, so I would stop tipping because I like to roll with cruise control. Yeah, my thought with moving the grass is having it closer to proximity here would be really nice. It saves us a little bit of time, but it would be outstanding to have it a lot closer like this drive was. Yeah, nice $70,000 worth of silage right there. Let's go get the rest of it. I don't think we'll quite get to that $300,000 amount, but be a nice $100,000+ potentially from silage. And yeah, you can see here we're just 4 bales shy of another full load. So this will be, you know, probably around 50 grand to give us $120,000 between the 2 loads. Not bad for spending an afternoon just cutting some grass and having a worker do the baling behind us. Felt super efficient doing that. And I always take on these big projects at the end of years on these playthroughs, and the episode ends up being short. That's probably what's going to happen here. I do have a couple more tasks that I want to do before we end December, but oh no, we dropped them. How many did we drop? Oh, we ended up getting them all but one? We did get to 300,000. I'm shocked. I am shocked. What a good silage harvest that ended up being. Let's go use our new road, see how it feels. I know I do want to do some terraforming, but I didn't want to get into that today. I might do that off camera, but let's see how bad this climb is. I wanted to line up with this road to the left just so it looked a little more natural. A lot of detailing to come. We'll finish all these sides with grass instead of the patchiness. But yeah, it'd be nice. And then we'll have to rethink some of this layout here. I don't think I gave myself enough room, but I definitely think it's a start. It's a start. And we might do something with this area to the left come year 7. And I think we wanted to purchase some soil samples here. Not costing us too much money. We'll have to repurchase some of these though. So that does hurt a little more than it needed to. And then looks like this one is the last one. Where does that put our money? 287, not too bad. But you can see all the soil got this really bad salty clay going through here. And that's why the house is going to go in that area. I wanted these better areas where the yield is a little bit better to be fields. But still not much improvement. Haven't gotten much of the sandy loam. A lot of loam. And when it comes to this farm, I want to take a nice vacation for the rest of December, January, and probably February. So all of these fields that aren't planted yet, we're going to go around them and get lime spread on them. And then the only other thing to do after that is to sell some of the goods that we have. And I'll make the decision on blending these fields probably when we pick up on year 7. Before we plant. So we might have some rework that we have to do because of that. But honestly, I think it'll be okay. That was a weird place to start spreading, but that's what we're going to do. All right, we'll get these busted out. And then we're going to sell some wool, sell some bread, and see where our financial stance is, or what our financial stance and standing is at the end of year 6 of the Newlands playthrough. All right, you probably saw during that montage that we did move the multi-fruit station. I want to put it more centralized to all the fields now that they're spread out across all of our property. I'm sure there'll be times where we wish it was in the other spot, but I think this will be much better long term. We're going to do this field to the right at the same time we finish it, so I figured might as well just wait on that. We might have to buy the soil sample again too, now that I think about it, but that'll be fine. It's cheap. I'm going to set up this big field on a worker because I want to get the selling of the products done while that's going on. So let's get this refilled again, and then we'll see if Courseplay can handle this ginormous field. Here we go. All right, we'll just get on the field here, see what it selected. Oh, it did it. It did it. All right, so generates fine. First waypoint. Have a good one, and that's going to bother me. Close it. There we go. And I think I am, just so we can get this completely done, gonna turn on, if I remember where it is, buying, I think, fertilizer. Our money's going down faster. Yeah, so it's gonna go down fast, but it's gonna get done without having to be refilled. So they'll buy fertilizer, or lime in this case, as they go. Gosh, the money goes. I think there's a bug in that personally. I think it's buying more, or it costs way more to buy it that way. So we might just do that until we get back, because there's no way they burnt through. I guess they could have. I guess we could just leave it. No, it's not a ton of money, but we're going to take our 5,600 pieces of wool, get them sold, head over to the bread factory, and do the same. But I am going to take our new road out here. See how much we enjoy it. Oh, yeah, and we're going 20 miles an hour. That's going to be slow. But yeah, new road's not bad. A little bit of a climb here up this hill. And then that should allow us to, you know, get the blinker ready. We're going to turn right here at the road. That's not bad. Not bad at all. If I could turn a little bit better, that would be ideal. Yeah, get that lime spread. Costing us a lot of money, though. We have the money, though. No complaints. Is the train broken? I don't think I've ever seen that. What the heck? All right. It causes us to run into a light pole. That's hilarious. Hilarious. Here we are to sell the wool. Should just be able to back out of here, I would assume. Yeah, but this trailer doesn't give you a shot to back out. $8,000, not bad. You can tell with the money going down that they're in an area where we have done the lime before as it's going slower, and then, oh, that car was stopped. And then it picks up later when it's back to the area that's brand new, so I think we're losing the right amount of money now. Where is this car? What is this car doing? Never seen this before. Finish whatever you're doing there, buddy. All right, we'll get these up, and I think there'll be, yeah, a couple more that spawn. It's been a little bit since we've sold. That's not bad. Not too shabby. And the barrier's up, so we will switch the unloading this direction and sneak as close to the pole as possible. That's too close. The fence. Sneak to the fence as possible. And unload and help them out. You can get a $1 amount. That's pretty nice. Yeah, $44,000. Almost 45. I like it. 326,000 before spending the rest of the money on lime. Once we get back, we'll take over and finish, though. Like right now, why does it cost that much money? That's silly. That confirms we're losing cash. All right, let's go ahead and take on over this job. There we go. And money should stop going down, so just whatever lime we have to buy now will be what the money is deducted. Yeah, let's bust this out real quick. Well, I think we're done spending money here, and I'm just gonna cruise around this field. I think we're gonna really like our decision to pre-lime these when it comes spring. We'll have a lot less work to do at that point, but until then, I'm Socksway Up. I'll catch you on the next episode.